Very much, Luis. David Denny, thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you also for inviting me.
David, you are from Barbados.
Yes, I'm from Barbados.
How close and why are you watching this referendum? What will be the importance for the Caribbean, for the region?
Well, my association in Barbados see this referendum as a very important referendum. It's a referendum that allowed the people of Venezuela in the Bolivarian movement to demonstrate against U.S. imperialism and also to demonstrate against the creating of a militarization zone in the Caribbean, where the Caribbean is an area where we have been speaking very loud about as an area for a zone of peace. Now, this referendum is for us is not a referendum against the Guyanese people, but it's a referendum to give the people of Venezuela an opportunity to speak out against U.S. imperialism and to speak out against the exploitation of the Guyanese people who are being exploited by Exxon Mobil in Guyana, because they're the ones who are benefiting, and the working class people in Guyana, they are not benefiting from this process. So for us, this referendum is a very, very important referendum, not only for the Venezuelan people, but for the people of the Caribbean region.
We have heard that from Guyana this morning was the message that the purpose of this referendum done today in Venezuela was to prepare for an invasion to Guyana in order to create misinformation, misleading, and fear. Do you think that, what is your reaction about that?
Well, I don't believe that the referendum is designed to create any fear in the Caribbean region in relation to an invasion by Venezuela. And as I mentioned earlier, I see the referendum as one that is very important for us in the Caribbean region, because when you look back at our history in relation to the Petro-Caribbean Agreement, Venezuela offered Guyana the best deal in the Caribbean, and that is that Guyana was able to participate in a project with Venezuela that gave them an opportunity to use rice as a means to pay for fuel that would have benefited the Guyana economy.
The program Petrocaribe.
The Petro-Caribbean program between Guyana and Venezuela. And for us in the region, that was very important because it helped the Guyanese economy. And for us, Venezuela is a sister country and a friendly nation that have helped most of the English-speaking Caribbeans through the Petro-Caribbean Agreement, and also in terms of working with Cuba to assist us with the IKEA program that give a lot of working class people in our region an opportunity to see again.
So you have witnessed today's referendum here. How was your sense of what you have seen in the streets along the 12 hours of the
Well,
referendum?
I saw people in Venezuela prepared to defend our region. I see people in Venezuela prepared to stand in solidarity with each other and are prepared to support the referendum. So most of the persons that I have been speaking to in Venezuela, all of them have indicated to me that they are very supportive of the referendum, and they're very supportive of peace and unity in our region. I haven't seen anybody in Venezuela expressing any form of anger against Guyanese working class people or against any of the people in the Caribbean region. What I saw was that people in Venezuela want to be able to live together with our Caribbean people and Venezuelan people so that we can all work together for the development of our region.
You've seen that in the past few days here, there was an event about the 200 years of
Yeah.
the Monroe Doctrine, America for the Americans. Do you think that that doctrine is dead or alive and kicking?
It's alive and kicking because the United States of America at this present moment is doing everything possible to attack working class people and to rob them of their resources. When you look at the war in Ukraine, you can see the action from the United States of America. When you look at the war in the Gaza region between the Palestinian people and Israel, you can see the United States of America there again. When you look at the whole question relating to Haiti, you can see the United States, they're all over again. So that the United States of America is using its military might to take advantage of working class people and to rob them of their resources. So the doctrine is still there, alive.
So how you feel in Barbados about the relationship between Venezuela and the Caribbean in general and Barbados in particular?
Well, I am very happy, to see that there are stronger relationships have been developing between Barbados and Venezuela because the government of Barbados made a statement some time back that they too will be looking forward to participating in the Petro-Caribbean Agreement, which I think is a very good position by the government of Barbados. And I think that the government of Barbados is doing everything possible to develop a stronger working relationships with Venezuela because at the present moment we also have the Conviesta, an airline from Venezuela, now traveling to Barbados and flying directly back to Venezuela. So I think these are areas where both governments are doing very good in terms of developing a relationship that will benefit